Hello and welcome back to Table Talk. My name's Christian,
My name's Octave.
My name's Emily.
And my name is Leo.
and today we're going to be talking about a little bit of Halloween.
Oh.
Today we're going to be talking about Halloween. So, personally, I think we can get into the little bit of a Halloween spirit because, it's probably going to be our last episode probably for back to
You scary.
probably before October.
Just talk about some creepy stories.
We can.
Yeah.
But before we do, we can start off with something light for all our viewers.
Viewers.
We'll talk about that. What are you guys going as for Halloween? I'm going as Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
I was gonna go as Shaggy too, and I no, I don't think I am anymore. Cause me, Emily, and Leo are supposed to be Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I'm gonna be like two things for Halloween though because
Yeah.
you guys I'm in Chipmunks and with my family I think I'm gonna be like a bear than when I was gonna
Oh,
Wait,
furry guys.
Oh my god, Emily's
Oh my
transitioning.
god.
Okay,
No, I
okay.
bought the bear at the Bear Mountain trip.
Oh, the
last
hat?
year.
And,
Yeah.
the boots?
Oh, the hat.
A
Yeah.
$25 hat?
That yeah, a
Mm-mm.
I
$25
thought you bought like an
hat.
actual bear costume.
No.
I don't know. I wanted to be a bear, and then Bitsabe started calling us furries.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be a bear.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Sorry.
kidding.
Well, I
$25,
probably
I
would've called
gotta
you a
use
furry
it.
too, Leo, but
No,
Thanks.
I want to be the Kanye West bear
Kanye
Yeah.
West.
you have to stop.
from graduation. No,
You're his
honest.
biggest fan.
Huh?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
She said you're his biggest
Oh my
fan.
god.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, am I wrong?
yeah. No, you're not. No,
Anyways.
for real.
Okay.
Anyways.
And then, so you guys are going to go as Alvin and the Chipmunk, and then Emily might go with something different. So now, moving on. Another little lighthearted question before we move into something. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
I love Reese's.
Mine is
What'd you do?
Kit Kats.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can we all agree candy corn is disgusting?
It's okay.
It's okay. I wouldn't eat it, but you know.
You look like the candy corn looks like something you could set on fire and it's its own candle. Like,
Oh,
I
that's true.
kinda
That
hate
is-
it.
Yeah, I've never thought.
I don't eat a lot of it though.
what? But I didn't say I did it. I just said that it looks like something you could do it too.
I
It's
know.
like it looks like a candle, like with
No,
the leaf,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
layers. That's
Yeah.
just weird.
But sometimes it tastes like straight up wax.
No, it really does. When like
I haven't
if you
had
eat a
candy
lot of
corn
it,
in
it
a
will taste
while.
like wax.
Unpopular opinion. No, actually, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, so I'm not gonna say it's an unpopular opinion. I love caramel so
Oh, I love
So
caramel.
much.
Yes.
And then
so
some
good.
people, it's not a very popular Halloween candy. Like stuff with caramel in it is one thing, like Rolos and stuff,
Mhm.
and like Snickers. But
I love caramel and dark chocolate.
Yes, that's so good.
the chocolate bars, bro.
Chocolate.
Like the
Wait,
chocolate bars are
Wait,
like
have you
Yeah.
guys ever tried the Milky Way Midnight?
No.
Oh wait, I
Wait,
have.
you
I have.
Oh
yes.
my, that's my favorite.
Wait.
So
Actually, let me
good.
change that to let me change that because when you asked about
favorite.
like which one's our favorite candy,
Yeah.
it's the
I
um,
still
Milky
love
Way
Reese's.
Midnight,
Really my
midnight. shit.
favorite.
What about you, Leo? What about you?
Leo.
I don't know. I don't really like caramel. Caramel. I can't-
Candy.
Yeah, we're talking about
Okay.
candy.
Halloween
we
candy.
transitioned
Uh,
back.
I don't know. Probably just Reese's. Pieces.
Oh wow.
Ew.
I don't know.
She said Reese's, and you didn't insult her.
Oh, she did. My
don't
bad.
I-
Um.
I don't really like. Haven't gone out for Halloween that much.
Yeah.
No, yeah, neither have I.
Oh, can't relate. But
I mean, I'm
anyways.
an only child. Who else am I gonna go out with?
I have to go out with my sister, and so like most of the time I'm just taking care of her.
You trying to take me with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I think you're
bet.
shorter than her sister.
Okay. All right. Okay, Leo, such a supportive family
Yeah,
member.
very
It's just,
supportive.
The
Mhm.
most
I lost my
supportive.
train of thought completely.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, so we were talking about this with Bitsabe and Emily. Where are you gonna go for Halloween? Like what neighborhood?
The rich.
Are you
There's
just
like
stay on
there's
your
the
own, or-
riches.
Neighborhood. The rich neighborhoods that be giving out like
Those-
full size. I have a friend, and he lives in. I would say he lives in like not like a bad area, but he lives in like a standard area, right? And I don't know what it is, but like, and then we went down the street because like this was a while ago, probably like 2-3 years ago, and when I tell you like you knock on that door, like you know, that was me by the way. You knock on the door, this trick or treat, and they come out with the wooden Target platters, and they're like, "Oh, take anything you want," and it's full size candy bars.
Bro,
full
I've only
size.
gone to
Oh.
one house that's ever had a full size candy bars, and it was so cool.
I know it's like a life-changing experience.
know.
For real.
If you've never had not even like you can no. The experience isn't buying one. The experience is getting one and not
It's
knowing if you're
learning.
gonna get something good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then the people.
I wonder if they had like those big like because there's Reese's bars now.
Oh yes, and
yeah.
this is old, but M&M's bars. They made
Oh,
those
they
too.
are?
There are M&M
Oh,
bars.
there are.
That
You know,
sounds
those
whack.
those rich
No, it was
people
that
buy
was
them.
kind of
I've never
like
had it.
annoying when they made M&M bars. Like, what are you
Really?
doing? Yeah, like why are they doing that?
Well,
Mm.
because
I
M&M
mean, I'm not
needs money.
saying they're not good. It's
chocolate and
just
chocolate,
why?
y'all.
Chocolate's on top.
Mm.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I used to think Skittles and M&Ms were the same thing.
Oh, same.
Leo, oh my
Same.
god.
I had to let people know,
no.
Wait,
though.
but
Wait.
I never understood why, like, you know, how people did those pranks with Skittles and M&Ms. I never understood why
Don't
they
you-
would,
What
like, mix it
pranks?
together.
Because
do you
they
mean
You
kind
know
of
mix
those
it?
like-
YouTube video pranks where they
Yeah, they would like
like
put. They should be
Do
like.
you mean where it's colorblind people separating them?
No.
No, Leo.
No, she's talking about the one where it's like the fake YouTubers. It's like, today, guys, I pranked my girlfriend by her favorite candy is M&Ms, and I put Skittles in there, and I fed her some M&Ms, and
My
now
thing
she
is-
bit into the Skittles.
my thing
Her
is-
reaction is priceless. Like,
my
bro, get
thing
outta
is
here.
like, why did people find that disgusting? Like, it's candy. Like, it's not.
Like,
is
I,
it
I'd
bad?
eat Skittles. Okay, wait.
Bad?
You know what you just reminded me of? Even though it has nothing to do with candy, there is something called, we'll call it a dirty brownie for
Oh.
one of those. Yeah, it's so unhealthy, but you know I'm probably gonna make it one day.
I've never had
You-
it. Like cookies and.
Yes, 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 yes. You
Mm.
take your brownie, right? Like it's like you could do package or like make your own. It's fine. You take the brownies and before you put them in, you put crushed Oreos or like like chunks of Oreos. You put you know like the Nestle,
Oh, yeah.
damn.
yeah, like
You
the
put that too?
like yeah, cuz like the chocolate chip cookie, you put the Nestle chocolate chip cookie. I saw that by the way. And then the Nestle chocolate chip the Nestle chocolate chip cookie dough sheet. You put that on right before there, and then you put your brownie mix on top of it, and you make everything, and then you bake it. And when I tell you, it just looks so good. And then there's Halloween drinks, and I took photos
There's
of them.
Halloween drinks.
I will make them one day.
I saw this like person have like a donut and they put like a needle in the donut.
Sorry, our hyena's in the back. She's having a
Let me
moment.
see that.
Anyways, Leo, they're gone, but now it's just me and you.
Yeah.
All right. No, but I would want to make those, and then I'd bring them in. And then there's these other drinks that I saw. There was like a slideshow, and there's one called the pumpkin, not pumpkin, pumpkin drink, and it's pretty much where you take a orange soda like Fanta, you pour it into a cup, and then you take
Oh.
vanilla ice cream, and then you put it on top. That doesn't sound too. I think that sounds actually. It's like a creamsicle.
Oh, creamsicle. Oh, I've seen people like put what's it called? I'm sorry. I've seen people put Coke, and like ice cream in the Wait, I've seen people put Coke and ice cream together, and apparently they say it's really good.
Yeah, it's a Coke float. They used to make that in the 90s. I'm pretty sure this is one diner that they still do that. So
Oh yeah.
And so when you buy Coke like out of a package, it's just already mixed up and everything. But before, they would just get water. They would just get water
Thank you.
and mix it with like high
C.
high corn
High
syrup, something like that.
High cortisone.
No.
What?
I don't know. I think it was high corn flour syrup, something like that. And they would just like give it the taste of Coke. And then they would add a scoop of like vanilla ice cream.
Like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, vanilla ice cream.
I was gonna say I think you meant literal vanilla. I was like, oh,
Nah.
that doesn't sound too appetizing.
Nah. What does vanilla even come from?
It's a flower.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. We have to get.
no, it's fine.
She
Okay.
needs to leave. She needs a
Yeah.
break.
I'm sorry, but her laughter's getting.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, I'm messing with you. She's chill. What was? She made me lose my chain of thought. Okay. Anyways,
Oh
update.
yeah, we were talking about the
Yeah, yeah.
drinks. The drinks.
Oh, so that's that's totally what I was gonna go back to. And the last drink I saw was called the worm drink, where you take Sprite, blue Powerade, ice, and gummy worms, and you put it all into one drink. And then it's supposed to look really cool.
That
And it's-
actually sounds good.
I drink that. But anyways, quick update. But I wanted to say in I think it was our last episode, we talked about how, according to a website, that the Foxy animatronic for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has caught on fire. I don't think that's real.
False information,
because,
guys. Don't believe the internet.
So don't believe everything you see on the internet. And pretty much the only reason I say that is because I've been seeing like a Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber. He got invited to go see the animatronics and stuff, and they're real animatronics. Like those things are not
Really?
they're not like programmed.
Oh.
Those things move on their own.
So I thought it was CGI. No, it's probably a mix of CGI and animatronics. No.
No, I think it is because the thing is, they move on their own, which is concerning.
Yeah, that's
but
not really like possible.
I don't know. Well, today's technology. You never know.
Nah, I don't really think that's possible. But
I don't know.
I saw the movie. I'm
saw
not
the
sure if
movie?
you're
It's-
supposed to know
It's
the.
not even out yet.
No, I mean the trailer, obviously.
Oh,
But I'm not sure if you're supposed to like know the lore before you watch it.
you
Oh.
should.
Cause I don't.
We're going to watch it on Friday, and I do not know.
Um,
I know.
here's-
I know about the video game, obviously.
well, I told everyone that there were spoilers when I said what I said on the first ever episode when y'all didn't step out.
Oh.
I'm not gonna spoil anymore. But what I will say is, originally I thought the movie was gonna be about like surviving the night and like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes like kind of lore in depth. So I would say
Really?
brush up your skills, people, just a little bit, just the surface, because that is like like the iceberg theory stuff. Like
Oh yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's
Mm.
stuff is such an iceberg. It's crazy.
I don't,
Like the tip, it's just
like just little.
Yeah, it's so
It
so
just gets
much.
like worse and worse once you.
Bro, 7-year-old me could tell you all about. I could tell you all about it now. That's like stuck with me.
I don't. I for some reason I was just never into FNAF. I know all my friends were at the time. I remember I went to my friend's birthday party. It was just based on that, but I just really never got into it. I don't know why.
Really,
horror games. I feel like.
I love horror games.
I haven't played any horror games. Well,
Yeah.
I played The Last of Us, but I don't think that's really a horror game.
It is a horror game.
That's
I
just
will.
like
It's like a realistic.
like a survival.
I went to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal, and the house, one of them was, The Last of Us, and originally I went with my sister, and what we would do is we went side by side, right? Because like we could grab onto each other. Yeah.
They did?
No, I think it said, did you like you snatch each other? I was like, oh yeah, we like grabbed onto each other. No, they didn't. They're not allowed to touch you. And I went, and normally me and her would stand side by side, right? They're pushing us in, and they go single file line, please. And of course, my sister pushes me in front of her. She's like, yeah. She's grabbing onto my shoulders the entire time. I'm like,
Wait, where did you go?
Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios. Great experience, by the way, guys. Great.
I was trying to go to a haunted
Great.
house, but nearby.
They're great.
I couldn't really find one.
I went to the one in Sleepy Hollow. It was not that good, people. Not worth it.
Really?
It was so bad.
I don't think they do that anymore though.
They do. I
They
went,
do?
like,
What
I
is
went
it
on
even
Sunday.
about?
It was like called the
Oh.
Curse of the Headless Horseman. Wasn't
Oh,
that good.
right, because that's why there's
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people in Sleepy Hollow.
It
was
Yeah,
okay.
What
It
about
was-
the
was
one
mid.
in Croton?
I've never
Okay.
been to the one in Croton. So we'll talk about that more. But for now, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back, and we'll continue when we get back. And we're back.
Oh, it's
So, we're-
normal again.
Sorry, where did we leave off? I completely forgot.
Yeah, same.
We left off.
Oh, the horror house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what about you never been to Croton?
I've never been. I've never been in Croton's, but Sleepy Hollows, I will say, it was okay. It was not the greatest because I obviously understand that it's not going to be Halloween Horror Nights like spectacular, like like this stuff. Like I know it's not going to be the greatest, but like it was so anticipated. It was like cold out, and then we were waiting online to get into the house itself, and some like actor comes around the corner of the house carrying a body, like it was like a fake one.
Oh.
Like a fake body bag, and then he's like interacting with like people online and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, like that's gonna be so scary. Like I'm so excited. You got into the house, they told you the story of like the headless horseman, and pretty much the story was about how like this headless horseman needs like one more soul and like it could be you like trying not to die. Then you go through these like 4 things and it was just not scary. And there was actually a part where we had to go into this room, a dark room, pitch black room. And like I'm sitting there and all you hear is like carriage noises and like horses. And then this guy turns on his like 99-cent freaking moon lamp that you be seeing on TikTok. And he's like, read this. And it's like some Latin. I'm like, finium. And then my friend, like the friend I was with, she goes, no. Like she goes, phenium. And she got like he points at her. She's like, oh yeah, she's right. And she's like, yeah, like, you know, he's a fiend or like she's a fiend like that. But then like we kept on going through and it just progressively got more and more
Boring.
yeah, and like this girl, this like that killed this doctor, like it was right there. It wasn't like you expected it to happen. She kind of just like she followed me with her book. She was like, the scariest part was probably walking in to the bathroom. They were like, go in the bathroom, go in the bathroom. Like, don't let the nurse find you. Like, she will get you. And then all of us got shoved into this like porta potty, and this girl puts her leg over like this, like the, you know, the little opening at the top of the stall.
Oh yeah.
Like she puts her leg, she's like crawling through that. And she's like, my doll, pass me my doll, Becky G. I was like, and I was like, oh, this one? Because I didn't even see it. It was so dark. I was like, what is she talking about? And I grabbed it and I gave it to her. She was like, listen, you must escape now. Leave now. And then she like disappeared. And I never saw her again. And then the rest of it was just like boring. And then we left and it was so anticipated. And like I was like, oh, like, you know, I mean, the guy told us outside, he was like, it's 25 minutes long. It was like 10 minutes long.
Oh.
Waste of $40.
Damn.
But you know, if you get very, very scared very easily, then I guess you would have a good time.
Emily, we should go there.
Yeah, I would have a good time. Wait, do you get scared easily?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Not surprised. But I messed with you.
Speaking of Halloween trick or treating, are you guys gonna go trick or treating?
Did we not just talk
Probably
about
not. No, we didn't. We're talking about trick or treating candy.
We're talking
Yeah.
about like neighborhoods.
I don't know if there's like well, I know some stuff that's going on, but I might go to that stuff. And then if not,
Parties?
yeah.
Oh.
I'm not for that.
And then I also know that if not I do that, I'm gonna invite some, like not even like a huge group of people. I'm inviting like 4 people to come over to my house, and then we're gonna walk to like Walgreens, buy whatever candy we want, and then go back to my place and like watch like horror movies or something, and like we'll order pizza.
That sounds fun. Halloween's on a Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's on a school night, guys.
I'll be
Yeah.
sleeping.
I'm
my-
excited when Halloween's like on a Friday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because then you don't have to go.
How many years away is that?
Has there ever been a Halloween on a Friday?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there had to be.
No, I'm sure there was. I just don't remember that because
You're probably like
I'm
kids.
so sorry.
what? Oh, for the phone?
Oh yeah.
You know, I never understood why Friday the 13th is always on a Friday. Like on
Because
October, in
Friday
October.
the-
No, but
It's not every year.
No, it's
like every-
No, it's like every
Is
once
it
a year.
every
That's why. No, it's
No.
not.
I
It's
feel
every
like
once
it's
a
That's
year.
why a lot of
'cause I
people
felt
were
like it happened
like.
last year too.
yeah. Wait, I'm pretty sure it happened last year because I know it happened this year.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wait, let me check the calendar.
I don't think it happened last year.
Well, while you check that,
Yeah, Friday the 13th this year.
Oh, wait.
and
Or maybe it did.
Isn't it? Wasn't there like a movie made on that?
oh
Yeah.
Jason,
Jason, yeah.
it was that one. Like it was kind of sad what happened to him though. Like, but behind the
I
backstory,
know.
like they like
Oh, no.
bullied him, and then like he was
See, yeah,
drowning
no,
and
it
no one.
happens.
It was
it's
every
not
like
common.
I
It
think it's
was-
every like leap year, right? It's like it's like one year it happens, the next year it doesn't, and then the next year it happens, and the next
Yeah,
year it
it's
doesn't,
not-
right?
Yeah, no, not
February
really. No,
birthdays.
What is it? Like every 2 years, 3 years, 4
I
years?
don't know,
5
but it's
years,
not
6
very
years, 7
common.
years?
That's why a lot of people were like surprised and
no,
like,
it's not
oh.
every other year.
See, yeah, no, it's
It
not
didn't
common.
happen last year or in 2021.
I swear it
Yeah.
happened
It
last
didn't.
year.
It was a Thursday.
It was probably a
Probably happened on
illusion.
2020 because 2020 was the scariest year of all.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I hated 2020 so
Bro,
much.
2020 gives
I
me.
hated 2020.
Well, I'm sorry, we're
Yeah,
going off
hmm,
topic. We can't go into this.
Okay.
2020 gives me PTSD.
Disney. War flashback.
Oh my god, like
The thousand
COVID
yard
was
stare.
our nightmare,
Yeah.
our horror story,
It
oh
was.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
basically is.
I
I j-
remember. Wait, no, we can't go into this. Okay.
What?
Like COVID and stuff. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
Go into that. Okay.
Well, you know, I have a little scary story. So this is a
scary
like,
story time.
story time. And this may take up like a majority, so I'm gonna spend some time explaining it. And this is a true story. This is about a killer. So everyone.
Oh,
Yay.
okay.
So
Scary
this is a true story. I don't remember the exact name, and I will find it out. Like I'm sure I'll be googling in the middle of this. There was so this is how the story starts off, and this is a true story. There was one day there was a trucker driving down the road, right? And I also this is not 100% correct. It could be like just someone driving down the road. I don't remember exactly. There was someone driving down the road, and all of a sudden, like this girl came running, like out of like the woods where he was driving, because he was driving on like a road. And he stops for her, and he's like, "Oh my god, like what's happened?" She's like, "Go, go, go, get in the car, get in the car." And she got in the car with him, and they drove down to him. Like he took her to like a hotel and was like, "Okay, like what happened? Like you need to explain to me." And she didn't want to, and like the cops came, and like that's like a story we don't really need to get into. So, anyways, she eventually came out about what happened. Some guy at where she had worked, I think she worked at a bar, had told her, I was like, "Oh, I'm a photographer. Like, I think you have a great body. Like, I think you're a great model. Like, I'm a professional, like I said, like a professional photographer. Like, come back to my place and like we'll take photos."
That reminds me. I'm so sorry. That reminds me of those like. I'm a
TikTokers.
professional
Oh yeah, yeah.
photographer. Yeah.
Can I take a picture of you?
But in reality, if somebody did do that,
You don't ever follow them.
No.
So this girl, like obviously being like super excited, she's like, "Oh my god, like I actually have a chance." She went with him, and pretty much he had like he had pushed her down the stairs of his basement.
Oh my god.
And like trapped her in there. And then one day he blindfolded her, and then he took this is like how like it was told. He took her to a remote island. He took her to like a bunch of different places, and he took her to like a plane site where he owned a plane. And then he drove out to his like a little island, and what he did was he would hunt the people that he would bring there. And he mainly focused on women. So what he would do is he would blindfold them, then he would put them in like handcuffs, I'm pretty sure it was. And like he would give them pretty much like the illusion that they would escape, because they had already been blindfolded for like this entire time, so they don't know they're in a private island like surrounded by water and stuff.
Wait, private island?
What were you paying attention? Well, because I saw you taking photos on your phone. So
Sorry. Wait, so like the dude would take them to a private island?
pretty much what he would do is after pushing them down in their basement, like after like 1 or 2 days, he'd blindfold them. Then he'd take them to where he owned his like little like plane, like the dodo bird planes, and then he would pretty much put them. He put them on the plane, and he would take them into this like not like island, like say it's like imagine like a river, like a very deep river. It's like a circle, and let's just say there's like a little island in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And what he would do is he would handcuff them. They're also minding you, they're always blindfolded no matter what from like the leaving the house. And then pretty much he would tell them, he would explain to them what's happening. Like he's like, "Oh, well, I think I'm gonna hunt you over a couple of days." And then he would tell them pretty much he would tell you to go.
God.
And then like, these women and like people obviously didn't know that they were like in this island, and then like so they had like the illusion they would escape. And then like throughout the like days, like he always knew where like they were, because it was like it was a decently like sized island. And pretty much what he would do was he would like find them, and then like he would like pretty much like track them down and like hurt them. And then like this one girl, like we don't know how, like they don't know how she escaped, but she did. So anyways, she didn't know she couldn't remember like who the guy was, so they did some investigating. I think this was in don't come for me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure North or South Carolina, or it could even be somewhere else.
Wow.
And then pretty much, long story short, like they didn't think it was the guy that really did it, because apparently like he's like a super nice guy and stuff, and like no one
It's
really
always
believed
the
it.
nice guys, bro.
I know.
It's always the nice guy.
But then they did some research. They found like the island that he had owned, and then they were looking in the water, and they found like bones and like traces of DNA of people that had gone missing, and that's pretty much how they figured out it was him. I think he was sentenced to this was like pretty old, I'm pretty sure. So it's either he was sentenced to life in prison, or he was sentenced to like death row.
For some reason,
That's very old, by the way. They don't do that anymore.
Okay.
But
for some reason, it kind of reminds me of I don't know, if Jeffrey Dahmer case.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
that's another one. Have you ever heard of John Wayne Gacy?
Yes. I
Yes,
have.
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, he creeps me out. That's why I don't like clowns.
Oh, is he like the original Pennywise?
No. Well, actually, you can consider him that way. Well, do you want us to do a quick recap? Me and Betsai will do a little quick recap for you.
Who?
John Wayne. Do you not know about John?
Oh
Wayne?
yes, John Wayne.
John was a professional. Like I think he was he was a clown. He was a clown.
Yeah, he was like a clown.
He was like a great guy and like pretty
He
much.
was like in the neighborhood. He
Yeah.
was seen as this very nice like guy. Like he had his stuff together and
Pretty much he
know.
would kidnap people, like
He would
mainly young
kidnap
guys.
young boys, like underage boys, kidnap them.
And like he would beat like he would do a lot to them. Like,
he
like
would
yeah.
he would abuse them in many ways, and then he would like
He
know.
pretty much like after they had died, they'd or like after like he had like killed them, he would put them under his house.
yeah
And like mind you, like back then they didn't have like oh like this is my $1 million mansion where you can't smell anything. They had like like they had wood.
yeah.
So eventually like they realized that like something was smelling and then like
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that they ended up like going under the house one day
Yeah.
and they still couldn't find anything. But then like they
Yeah.
kept on going and kept on
Yes,
going.
they had to look like a lot, and in the end, it was like a bunch of bodies.
I think it
And
was
the
like
only reas-
36.
Yeah, the only reason I think they actually started suspecting all of this in the first place was because of a guy who like went missing. I think, and his mom went missing on his mom's birthday, and he like, I'm sorry, I was listening to like a true crime thing about this, and like this is what I like remember of it. But basically, like the mom like insisted they find him, and like like John Dwayne Gacy had been talking to him like the day like on that day he went missing, so that's when they started suspecting him, because or else I don't think like he would have like really gotten caught.
Sounds like the Black Phone.
Yeah.
Not a little.
I didn't see that movie. I want to though.
It's on Prime.
I remember when I was a little kid, I went to my friend's birthday. He had a clown, and
Get out of here. Bye.
he wanted us all to go to his room to play like a Nintendo or an Xbox.
Like with the clown.
No. With
I was gonna say. I was like, oh.
right, and I'm bet because it was fun at the time. But to get to his room, you had to like walk past the clown, and I was so scared of
Oh.
clowns, I didn't go. And they were saying, "Yo, Leo, come on." So
No.
what I did is, leave the door open. I said, leave the door open, right?
Did you sprint?
I sprinted past the clown. I looked at him up like this. It was just so, oh my God.
That's okay. That's actually kind of funny though.
That is.
But unfortunately-
that's a good way to end off.
Oh yeah, that is a great way to end off. But unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you so much for watching Table Talk. My name is Christian,
My name's Watsabe.
My name's Emily.
My name is Leo.
and we'll see you at our